Okay, so what's going on? I see you over there messing with...
We got a bit of a problem.
You're kidding me, what?
No. We have a leak in the roof.
Are you serious?
Yes, yeah. We got a leak in the roof.
Okay, all right. What is it?
So, it happened. We are in Lisbon, New Hampshire. We're at the Littleton Notch KOA. Here, let me the Littleton Franconia Notch KOA. And we've been getting a lot of rain here while we're here. And I noticed that there was a leak in the RV. Ceiling leak, roof leak. Never had that issue before in all our years of RVing. And I'll show you. I don't think you can see it now, but let me see if I can set this up. You see that little plastic circle up there? It's probably like a cover hole for a screw or plug or whatever. The leak was coming through there, and there's also a little wetness in here. I'm not sure if you can see it. So I'm thinking it's coming down through there. Anyway, we gotta figure out what's going on, and it's raining. And we're gonna take a look at this thing and figure it out, but this could really
It's going to affect our travel.
How we're going to do things, how we're going to figure things out. But we're going to have to go troubleshoot it. We're going to try to figure this out. We have plans to go to Niagara Falls. Those plans are already made. They're set in place. This is a good thing. This is why we wanted to take this out now and not wait to take that trip next year. Take it out now. Try to think if there's any problems and issues, figure these things out while we're close to home, or fairly close to home, and that we're not going to be gone for the next, 6-8 months. So we may have to go back to Maryland sooner than expected to figure this out, but we're going to try to figure this out. We're going to let you guys know what we find out, what's going on, but for right now, it's raining. We're going to do something.
I have a great idea.
What's that?
Just take your finger and stick it up there until we get home.
That's so funny. Oh, you just a ride. You're just a funny one. Yes.
Okay. Not so funny.
I'm trying not to stress out.
I'm trying to get him to chill a little bit and say, you know what, it's not the end of the world.
Well, this is true. But we've never had an issue like this before, so I guess our run of good luck has come to an end because we've never had anything really major issues in our RV travels.
Not really.
And this is one of the worst possible scenarios is a roof leak, because you got to figure out what's going on, where it's coming from, how bad is it.
That's right.
But we'll get with you guys and we're gonna let you know, see how this works out, and let you know if we have to cut short our travels.
Okay.
All right, let's get to work.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll figure it out. Well, after I'd say about a 6.5, 7 hour drive, we're back in Maryland. Really wasn't a bad drive, and we made back in pretty good time. I'm gonna go inside, we're back. I haven't seen Tucker. As you guys know, we didn't take him on the trip with us. We can't let that happen again. I'm gonna see my buddy here for the first time in a few weeks. You guys can check it out. Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? Where is he? There he is. Hey fella, how you doing? You come over here and give me just my boy. Get back over here. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. I know I missed you too. I missed you. You upset with me? I won't do that to you again. I won't. I promise. How you doing? How we doing, buddy? Huh? How we doing? How you doing? How you doing, fella? All right, we are back. All right. Well, as you guys know, we cut our trip short so that we can get back to Maryland. and we could troubleshoot this and figure out where this leak is coming from. What I'm going to do now is I got the RV set up, and I got it situated in a way to get the water to flow a certain way. I'm going to turn the water on. I'm going to get up on the roof, and I'm going to hold the water hose at certain spots to find out if we can pinpoint where this leak is coming from. Katrina's on the inside keeping an eye on things. I'm going to jump up on top of the RV, and I'm going to position a hose in different spots to find out where this is coming from.
All right, so I've got the hose up here.
We're undercover right now, which is a good thing. Well, the first thing I did was I ran the water in this area right here. Nothing happened. But now I'm gonna work my way back, slowly going back to try to pinpoint it. Last time we were at the campground, we think it came from around the AC unit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the water with the hose towards the front end of the AC unit. Let's see if this works. Right there, towards the front end. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, there was nothing on that spot. So now I'm gonna move it over to the other side right here. All right, so I had no luck, but we had no luck getting the leak to come through the way it did at the campground. There is a section in the inside that's wet. So I'm thinking it may be from over in this corner here. So I'm gonna have to take part of that cabinet on the inside apart and look around in there. I don't think it's coming back from the AC. It might be the seal where the front cap meets the roof. Even though when you look at it, visually inspect it, it looks fine. Something in there. So let me go inside, start taking things apart and see what I can find. Okay, so I think it's coming through this area right here. And I'm gonna pour some water over top of it and see what happens.
Okay, turn the water on.
I got the water.
Oh my gosh, it instantly started dripping. And that is like a steady stream. Holy Hannah.
You recording it?
Yeah, it's coming in.
Supposed to say that's it.
All right, that's it. So I think
Right
you should,
there.
right there, turn it off. I don't need any more water in here. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. And this is the antenna, the end of the antenna right here. Look, you can see where it's probably been dripping for a little while.
That was it?
That was it.
Okay, that's good. I think we pinpointed this out, I hope, because I think this is gonna be an easier fix than somewhere else on the roof. Just for those of you who don't know, this roof is a fiberglass roof. That's a very popular roof that apparently, from what I've read, Winnebago uses that. So this is...
And didn't you tell me it's one piece?
It's one piece. It's fiberglass roof from what I've learned online in the forums. So hopefully...
Okay, fingers crossed. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
And thankfully, we came home early so that
And
we can
leave
address
it,
this.
and we can have it undercover.
Right. That's a good thing, is that a lot of you don't get that chance to do that, but we have it undercover. So if it does rain, it's not gonna hurt us.
Anything.
Okay, that's great.
All right.
So hopefully it'll work out. All right.
All right.
All right. So this is what I suspected all along, because this was loose, and this is a good thing that it's coming in from here, because I think this is much easier to fix and deal with than anywhere else on the roof, I think.
The next morning.
Okay, so I got everything off, and it looks worse than what it is. Trust me, it's not this bad. The wires were taped to the ceiling, and I had to take the tape down to get the wires out of the way so I could access where the antenna came through. That's where we think the leak is, up there. I don't know if you can see that. Come on in here a little bit, Katrina. I just put a towel through there just to keep any bugs or anything from going through there. If you look at this, I believe it was this antenna connection right here. So we ordered a new antenna, right? Now the antenna came and it took a few days to get here. I'm still waiting on the die-core, the sealant to show up, but this is the new antenna. Well, the one end of the new antenna, as you can see, connects. There's a connection. I thought I was going to have to take some more pieces apart in order to trace the connection down to plug this in. But I found that if you take this cord right here, so I took the cord and I gently pulled it up. And when I gently pulled it up, there is your connection right there. Thankfully, it's just a simple disconnect and reconnect. All right, so that's the first thing I decided to do. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go on the outside. I'll have Katrina on the inside, and we're gonna connect this and get this antenna back up on there, and then eventually put some sealant around it. But I'm still waiting for the right sealant to come in, and it's supposed to come in later today. If not, I'll have to come back out tomorrow and seal it. Once we do that, we will go ahead, let it set up for a day, and then give it the water test. And we'll put the hose up there and we'll do the same thing. And if it doesn't leak, that was the issue and that was a problem. I'm pretty confident that's what it was. And then I got to put everything back together. All right, all I did was just take a little rubbing alcohol, clean this up. But first I removed all the old die cord. There's no reason for me to show you that, but the adhesive die cord was here. And all I did was just scrape it off with a plastic putty knife and clean it all off. Got everything cleaned, and the new antenna mount will go on there, and we'll screw it down and then eventually cover it all up with die cord. But what I would like to do is, there's a little bit of play in this. I want to put some adhesive in here, maybe even a piece of Turnabond. Okay, so I'm going to put a piece of Turnabond tape down first, kind of create a gasket. So we're just going to put a piece right there, just like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a hole in there, and then we're going to have Katrina on the inside going to push that antenna up through there, and we're going to screw this thing on there. But I'm thinking about putting a piece of tape on the inside just to play it safe. So let me go ahead and do that.
Okay, here we go. I am going to put this right through the top.
Come on through. Come on through. All right. Let me get the, I'm gonna clean this off real quick, guys. Let me clean that off. Got that on there. I'm gonna put this on. And then we're gonna screw the antenna down. I think she started. So we're gonna screw this down nice and tight. Okay, sorry about the camera work, but so I got that on there nice and tight. Okay, so a couple of things. The silicone, the 311 came in today. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. For what I've read online in the Winnebago groups, this is about as close to the original caulk requirement through Winnebago that you can get. It's supposed to be really good stuff. It's a self-leveling. It's not die-core. It's supposed to be every bit as good, if not even better, but it's close, very close to what Winnebago uses. This stuff was hard to get a hold of. There's another brand. I can't think of the brand. It's in an orange and white. It's 311 caulk. Almost every place was sold out. I found this particular brand, which is the self-leveling sealant for RVs, silicone. I'll put a link in the description down below. You guys can check it out. People swear by this. They love it. It's the first time I've ever used it, so we're gonna find out. I'm sure there's those of you out there who know far more about this than I do. It's also preferred and recommended for the Winnebago tops. This is a one-piece fiberglass top. So I think we should sit here together as a community and as a group and let's just watch this thing dry. How exciting is that?
Several days later.
Okay, I've let this set up for 2 days. They say on the tube that it could take up to 14 to 21 days to fully cure, but I can't wait that long because we're headed out tomorrow for the show. We're gonna test this. I'm gonna run water over it. Katrina's on the inside. We're gonna find out if the water's coming through. All right, Katrina, you ready? So far, so good. We ran the water for about 5 minutes. No issues, no problems. I think had there been a problem, it would have gone in right away because, you know, we're right there. We're right there on the underside. I think we would have noticed it right away, which is what happened last time when we tested it, when the system, when the seal was compromised in the first place, when there was a leak. So I think had we known if there was a leak, we would know. So I think this is sealed pretty good. Once again, they say it takes about 14 to 21 days to fully cure, but when you touch it, you know, it feels pretty good. It's a little soft. You can tell it still needs to harden up a little bit more. But I think that was it. I think that was a problem. That was the issue. Now I got to go back inside and put everything back together again. Okay, I got everything back on. Everything's back together. Went together, no problems, no major issues. It's just a question of remembering how things went after a few days because this has been completely unassembled like 4 or 5 days ago, waiting for things to come in. But anyway, as fate would have it, I'm missing one screw. Go figure, I cannot find it. I know I kept track of every screw. I'll get a screw, a replacement screw, and pop that back on. You can see right here, it's just a screw. I think that was the issue, that was the problem. We ran the water for about 5 minutes, steady stream of water on that antenna, making sure that nothing came in like it did before, and it was great. It worked out just fine. So we got to clean up the rig, get the rig ready to get on the road again. Thank goodness, because it could have been much worse when it comes to a roof leak. And I think part of that was my fault as well, because when I got the rig, I noticed the antenna was a little loose, and I cleaned some of the caulk out, and I put some clear silicone caulk in there. Not clear silicone caulk that you would buy from Home Depot, but it was RV brand recommended. And for whatever reason, that didn't do a very good job adhering to the old die core, or the existing die core that was on there. This time around, cleaning everything off. I think I showed you guys this before. This was the end of the old antenna. You take a look at that. You can see where the water had come through. I guess rusted it out a little bit. And this fell off. This was just hanging up there when we took everything off. This was just, wasn't even connected to the other antenna. And I thought that antenna was loose, but I thought maybe a little bit of caulk would fix it. This has been an easy fix, very easy. It's just a question of getting all the parts that you need. We'll let you guys know, we'll keep you updated. If you watch the channel and we travel down the road in the RV and we have any serious rain, I'll let you know, because there's you can open this up and look right in there and tell whether or not that water's coming down, soaking the side of that foam paneling. But since this was a real-time problem, a real issue, and we had to get off the road, we figured we'd share this experience with you. And once again, if you guys like this, give us a thumbs up, like and share it. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the subscription button and the notification bell. You'll be notified every time we release a video. And as we like to say, guys, any day you can get away is a great day. It's hot in here. I got to get back into the AC. You guys take care, and we'll see you.